right. Hey, team. Welcome to our weekly Monday Night Huddle. I'm Amber Ike, and so excited that you guys jumped on tonight because we have a very, very special treat tonight. Hang on a second. I'm hearing some feedback real quick. Okay. We have a very special treat tonight. Erik and Amy Paul are on here tonight, or at least Amy is right now. And we are just super excited to hear from her. I know that our team just really enjoys everything, all the trainings that they do, and just the boldness and the passion that they have for this. And what I love about them is they're just, they're just a breath of fresh air. They aren't just out there telling you what to do and talking the talk, but they're actually walking the walk, and literally all across the United States with their 7 kids. They're the ones in the Plexus bus, road schooling with their kids right now. So anyways, I'm really excited to hear from her tonight, and I know you guys are too. So get ready to take some awesome notes, guys. I am ready to learn alongside of you guys. But yeah, without further ado, Amy, take it away, girl.
Thank you. Geez, that was a great introduction. We just love Amber and Obi. Guys, like when you meet people in Plexus, this is why I get so passionate about this business, because really the friendships and the relationships you build throughout this company are where it's at. Like I've met some of the coolest people of my whole life through Plexus, and it never would have been possible if it wasn't for this company. So on top of the products being above, any standard of anything I've ever seen, and then, the opportunity, which is crazy, unreal, the friendships are where it's at. So look around you on this call, and the people that are on this call with you should be your friends on Facebook. You should be fostering those relationships, because when you get negative feedback from your friends and family, when you get negative feedback from people who just aren't supportive, you can look towards each other and you can get that support through each other, and you will build the best relationships that way. I can talk Plexus all night, so if I don't cover something, Amber, make sure you ask me, and I'll just be on a ton of different rabbit trails, so I hope y'all can keep up. My trainings are usually pretty similar. Like I say the same thing over and over and over again, and I tell people I do that for a reason, because I truly believe that this business is super simple if we keep it duplicatable. When you make this complicated, when you are sitting in front of your computer all day trying to recreate trainings or make it better because you just don't feel like there's, the perfect system out there, let me just tell you, there is no perfect system, because all of us have different personalities. We all come across differently to certain people, and you have to be real. That's why this business is called relationship marketing. You have to be 100% real, authentic, and you. You cannot be salesy. You will turn people off. That is why Plexus is different, because it is not a salesy thing. So what we do, I should just introduce myself. So I'm a Diamond Ambassador with Plexus. My husband is also a Diamond Ambassador with Plexus. This month marks our 2-year mark with Plexus working the business. So 2 years, we're both diamonds in the company with 7 kids, homeschooling, traveling the country. And so I tell everyone, like, I am not more special than you. Like Erik and I are normal people that we're both prior military. We're both in the Air Force. There's nothing that distinguishes us from anyone else. I mean, you see there's Ergay, who's a physicist. There's like people out there. We have 12 doctors on our team now. There's people out there that are way smarter than me. But what I've done is I've looked for people that are very influential in their circle, and I've gone above my social tier. So Erik and I were like chilling, hanging out with the people that were active duty military, making about $100,000 a year. That was our social tier, okay? People that couldn't go on vacations without saving. I didn't know a bunch of rich people. I didn't sign up for Plexus, and my friends were like, oh my goodness, $150, that's nothing. Sign me up right now. No, my friends were like, $150, how am I going to afford that? So I had to look outside my social tier, and I had to look for people that were just, had more money than me. Truthfully, guys, that is a big thing in this business. Like Celeste Gwynn made diamond in 6 months. She did that because all of her friends were rich. I mean, and $150 was no biggie for them. Well, for me, that wasn't my social circle. So until I learned to reach outside and reach up, that's when I started to grow. So there are people in my social tier that are hard workers, right? Like a lot of us know how to work hard, but then there's a lot of us in our social tier, I believe, that live in an entitlement society. So let's just keep it real. They're carrying Coach purses and checking out with food stamps. And I'm like, what in the world? Like, come on, girls, let's step it up a notch. So what I started doing when I started doing Plexus, I took the product 7 months. And I told my upline, I will never be the girl at church that people avoid. I will never be the girl that is like scamming my friends for their candles or their jewelry or blah, blah, blah. So 7 months, I did not tell anyone about the products. And then I decided they were giving away iPads for Christmas. Were any of y'all with Plexus during the iPad challenge? So you had to get 3 customers, 3 ambassadors to win an iPad. And I thought, okay, well, I'm just going to try and do this. My upline would not get off my back. So if your upline is on your back, it's probably because they see something in you that you don't see yet. And so finally, just because I won the iPad and because I wanted my friend to leave me alone, I said, okay, I'll do this. So with that, a business organically grew. And during that same time, a bunch of jewels that are diamonds flew to Kauai. That's the island that my husband and I lived on. Now we're in a bus. And so they flew and they told us, you know, we're making 60 grand a month. And I said, what? I don't even think that's possible. And they told me they were making 60 grand a month. And I said, well, you know what? I have 7 kids, and that just doesn't seem possible to me. And one of the couples looked over at me and said, we have 11 kids. It's Brenda Martin and Delvin Martin. They said, well, we have 11. And I thought, okay, well, like I have no excuses now because they just trumped me. So I said, let's just do this, Eric. And Eric looked at me and said, you do this. I have a full-time job. And you show me the money and I'll believe you. So I started working the business. Guys, when I say I work this business, I did not just post on social media, okay? Posting on social media lets people know that you're open for business. That's all that is. I'm posting on social media so people know that I am pro Plexus, that I believe in Plexus 100%, that I take this seriously and it's my job. But I can tell you right now, as a Diamond Ambassador, I could post on my Facebook page, I'm giving away a bag of Slim to the first non-Plexus person that comments, and I would have crickets. Crickets, okay? So you know how I sign people up? Eric and I signed 12 people up the month prior. Last month we signed up 8 people. And the way we do that is we talk to everyone that has a pulse, that makes eye contact with us. I'm not kidding you. So like if we have not talked to people, we will make a point to go to stores, to walk around campgrounds, whatever we have to do. So if you're an introvert, this is relationship marketing. So the way you're going to be successful with this business is getting outside of your box. You have to learn that getting outside of your box is the first step. Conquering your fears is the first step to growing as a person in all areas of life, not just with Plexus, but in all areas of life. I have learned some crazy hard truths about myself through this business. Like I don't have a lot of compassion for people that are not my personality. So if I see somebody that's like, if you've read the 4 color personalities, if I see somebody that's a green, that means they're very detail oriented. So that means they're asking me 100 questions a day about details. Well, I hate details. My brain doesn't work that way. And I'm like, I don't even know where we're going the next day in the bus. Like, no details. And so I've had to learn that some people, for them to thrive and be successful in this business, I have to put aside myself and be selfless. As a leader, I have to be selfless. So you learn some hard truths about yourself. So do not be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone, because that is where the beauty happens. That is where your growth happens. I went silver, gold, senior gold, and then I double ranked ruby, senior ruby, and then I sat there for 5 months. That is not a long time, guys. I don't believe that's a long time, but when you're going back to back, you think, why did I not just make emerald? Why did I not just, make it? Well, it was because by then I had a team underneath me, and I did not know what to do with that team. And I thought, oh my goodness, like I went into management mode. I started managing all my people, thinking, okay, I got to help these people. I got to do this. I got to create a training. I got to have an awesome team page. I have to do this and that. And guys, I got stuck. For 2 months, I didn't sign anyone up. And that is where I failed. I stopped working my own business, and I started looking at Sabrina and Tiffany and Christine and Mary, and I started saying, what can I do to help them grow? Instead of thinking, I still need to be personally growing my business. If you are not signing 3 people up a month going silver, then you might be in management mode. So you need to check yourself and be real with yourself. Have an accountability partner. Be coachable, be teachable. Let your upline tell you, hey girl, like, I see you not signing people up, and I want what's best for you. I don't want you in management mode. I'm seeing where you're like possibly failing, and I know your dream and your why is to retire your husband. So I need you to listen to me. So be open to your upline telling you what you need to change. That's huge, guys. You need to be reading network marketing books. You need to be growing yourself constantly. I tell people all the time, hold on, I must sneeze.
I'll talk while she sneezes.
Okay.
So that's a really good point, and that's a good inroad. And Amy says that there's really nothing different or special about us compared to anybody else, and that's true. But while she was saying that, there's one thing that popped into mind, one thing that's special about us compared to some people, and that is when things got kind of tough with Plexus, or when we weren't having a good day, or when she was stuck at Senior Ruby for 5 months and just couldn't figure out why she was stuck at Senior Ruby for 5 months, we stayed with Plexus, and that's why we're diamonds. All right, we didn't cry, we didn't quit, we didn't jump ship. We figured out what we were doing wrong. We figured out how to continue to recruit people and add to our team, like she was saying, and that's really key. And buddy, we just pushed through it, and we decided, you know what, we have a reason for doing this. We've established a why. It's a very strong why. And we both wanted to spend more time together, more time with our kids. And we wanted time freedom, and we wanted to have fun, right? So keep that at the forefront of your mind. Okay, remember why you're doing this. And Amy's talking about self-growth. That's huge, guys. Like, neither one of us could speak in front of people when we started Plexus, right? I wasn't an introvert. I couldn't talk to you. I just wasn't interested in people. But since
True.
it's what it is. But you know what? Since Plexus, my mind's completely changed. I love people. I love meeting people. Obi and Amber, you guys are awesome. Hope we get to hang out. And just seriously, we talk about the relationships all the time. You hear a lot of Jules and people that have been with Plexus for a while talk about how great the relationships are. That's because they're awesome. Yeah, the cars are great, the money's great. We love seeing people get healthy, but I'll tell you what, the friends you make and the experiences you have with those friends is irreplaceable, right? You cannot put a dollar amount on it. You can't put a price figure on it, but just remember that it's worth it. And the people that you'll meet in Plexus are some of the best friends you'll ever have. The health testimonies and the real life changes that you'll see in people. You can't replicate that with hardly any other product line that I've seen. And that's why we love Plexus. That's why when people ask me, like, hey, so what is Plexus? I see this thing on the side of your bus. I'm not like stammering and freaking out and running in to grab my success kit and looking at cards, right? Like, I'm telling them what Plexus is. And all that stuff I just told you is what comes out of my mouth. So remember what your why is. And man, just be excited to be a Plexus ambassador. It doesn't matter if you're a silver or not even silver yet, or a jewel, or wherever you're at. But man, listen to your upline. If you're an upline, be bold and hold your folks accountable, and just be excited to be with an awesome company, and let that just bleed through every time you talk to somebody when they say, what is Plexus? So you're back to Amy.
I don't know. How do I go after that? Erik's pretty awesome, guys. I've taught him well. He has a great upline. So I will tell y'all, like, truthfully, if you have a spouse that is not on board, yet, that's okay. Because guys, they will come on board, but guys usually have to show them the money. So just stick with it. Don't let your husband go to bed. I always hear that thing with like a blue light on your face every night because you're on your phone the whole time. Like, have balance. So what he was saying about our company, the reason we're with Plexus, we're not jumping ship, we don't do this when times get hard, is because you work your business hardcore. Sarah marbled 7 months to make silver. 7 months to make silver. Her mom signed up. her husband signed up and her sponsors gave her one. I love her story. She's a diamond after 4 years of being in the business. Do you think Sarah Marble complains that she, it took her 7 months to make silver or 4 years to make diamond? Celeste Goin made it in 6 months. No, she's super excited because she was a nurse. She could have worked 25 years, 30 years as a nurse and never made a quarter of what she's making with Plexus. So the time freedom and your why needs to sustain you when there's back office issues, when there's shipping problems, when there's somebody that has candida die off, when your mom says that, what are you thinking? This is not good. All of those things are going to happen to you. And you have to know your why has to be so strong that that is what fuels you. Guys, do not let other people capture your day, your thoughts, your future for your family, okay? You're doing this for a reason. If you don't have faith in yourself, then you need to have faith in your upline. You need to have faith in Erik and I. You need to look at us and say, man, they're real people, and they're talking to us. They're taking time from their day to talk to us because we love y'all and we believe in you. Erik and I want this opportunity so much for everyone. We wrapped a 45-foot Plexus bus. Okay, that's crazy, right? Like, I was the type of person that wouldn't even put a decal on my car. I was like, that's so cheesy, and I'm not wearing a Plexus shirt. So, and now I'm like, all I wear is like standard uniform, Plexus shirt, and we're driving around a 45-foot Plexus bus. And so I tell everyone now, the opportunity with this company is huge. The compensation plan, there's not another one like it. Your spouse can sign up underneath you. You can re-enter the company. There is no other comp plan like that. His degree is finance. That's what Erik was, a financial person in the military. I don't know what I was gonna say, officer, but you weren't. So, but he's really smart with finances. So he researched the compensation plan. There's nothing like it. So when you're promoting and talking to people about Plexus, I think that you should really push opportunity. The products are awesome, but I think a lot of us are scared to push opportunity because you think you're going to scare your friends off. We push opportunity harder than we push products because we believe 100% of people will have success with Plexus products. Blood sugar, gut health, and inflammation affect 100% of people. So you already go into it talking to somebody knowing these products work, but you're telling them about the opportunity. And when people say to you, well, what is Plexus? I want y'all to say something like this. Oh my goodness, how have you not heard of Plexus? It is amazing. Oh, girl, are you on Facebook? Here, put your name in my phone. I'm going to send you so much information because it's awesome. Do y'all see how I didn't even mention it was health and wellness? I mentioned nothing. All I said was, how have you not heard of Plexus? It's awesome. Put your name in my phone. I'm going to send you a ton of information. I didn't hand her a business card that she's going to throw in the trash. I got her information. And so what we do is we always try and get everybody in our Facebook feed. And then the key is going to be to follow up, follow up, follow up. If you can get as many people as you want, but if you're not following up with them, you're not going to get them. So you need to constantly follow up. Hey girl, I talked to you over at Walmart the other day and I was just thinking about you. I would really, really like to talk to you. Do you have 10 minutes tonight? We could talk.
And we have heard countless success stories in the couple years we've been doing this, right? That of people that got rock stars while they were following up. I mean, a lot of these people that we're talking about are in Plexus today because somebody followed up with them, right? Like, we were just at Leaders Retreat, and I forget the lady's name. But anyway, she's a diamond, and I guess I should have all the diamonds memorized, right? I mean, there's only like 105 or something. But anyways, I don't. Amy does. But I was talking to this lady, and she was kind of telling me her story, and she's like, yeah. She's like, I blew off Plexus for a while. One of my girlfriends posted about it, and I saw her post about it, and then I didn't see anything for like 6 or 8 months, and then one of my other girlfriends posted about Plexus and was posting about it every day, and so I thought, man, this lady seems pretty motivated with this company. I'm going to ask her what it's about. And so she signed up with the other lady, and now she's a diamond, and she's got diamonds underneath her. I mean, she's rocking it. And the girl that who posted the original Facebook post and then never posted anything again, she's still with the company. She's like a silver or something. Mostly just takes the products. But her point was, like, if you're open for business, turn the light on, right? Turn the sign on. Have that open sign flashing. Open for business, guys. I'm still posting about Plexus. I'm wearing my Plexus swag and drinking my pink drink. Like, don't give up. Don't get down. And, I think a lot of people struggle with this self-doubt thing. I mean, I know I have, you know, like I don't know anything about the products. I mean, I don't know how to sell Plexus. I'm not an MLM person. What do I even say? I mean, people struggle with all kinds of self-doubt stuff that I don't even understand. But whatever your deal is, whatever you doubt yourself for, if you're not a good public speaker, you don't think you're good in front of people, you weren't popular in high school, you never caught the biggest fish, who cares? But maybe start with baby steps. Like have small things in your life that you can conquer, or just look at all the other success stories. Look to your upline for motivation, and just take that step, man. Reach out and just with confidence and boldness say, Plexus is awesome. I do not believe that you haven't heard of Plexus yet, guys. Put your name in my phone right now. We need to stay in touch. I'm going to tell you all about it. But really, just know you're with an awesome company.
And if you don't know the products, like, you don't have to know everything about the products. Truthfully, hardly anyone ever asks me about products. And sometimes if they have a long list, I don't even bother answering them because I don't want to deal with people like that.
Their eyes glaze over when you start talking about anything more than inflammation, blood sugar, and gut health. They get that stare, like that dead fish stare.
Yeah.
Don't even do it. Just put them in your Facebook feed or sign them up or send them some product right there.
Yeah, so what we do is if somebody asks me a question about ingredients, I don't want to talk to them right there because I'm just trying to, get about my day. I will say to them, that's a great question. I have lots of information. What's your email? I'll send it over to you. So do you hear how I'm not answering their question? So if somebody says to me, I heard there's polydextrose, I will say, that's a great question. I'm going to send you tons of information. What's your email? So I don't answer them because I'm not here to debate with them. I don't have all day to debate products or to debate things or see if I know more than they know, because you're going to come across lots of people that think they know more than you. So that's what you say. That's the standard answer. So I tell all my people, and that takes the pressure off of you to feel like, oh my goodness, what if they ask me what's in it? Or what if they ask me what this ingredient does? You just say, that's a great question. What's your email? I'll send it over to you. Okay? Takes the pressure completely off. Another thing I want y'all to do, I'm good at cold marketing because that's where I had to go. My avenue is I'm trying to build up my Instagram feed. I'm trying to get likes. I'm trying to build relationships on Instagram. That is an introvert's paradise, by the way. And so if you're an introvert, get on Instagram, start working it. And you can Google how to work your business through Instagram and really, really work on that. But because I don't have time right now to be building a ton of relationships, I would tell you, if you can, go out in public, walk into a grocery store, walk up to the cashier that's super smiley and happy, and this is what I want y'all to do. Get in her line and say, oh my goodness, out of everyone here, I noticed your smile, your personality, you are so engaging, and you're the type of person I'm looking for to join my team. I work for an amazing company, and I would love, love, love to talk to you this week. Just 10 minutes. Are you on Facebook? Here, put your name in my phone.
By the way, here's a sample. Take it, take it, take it.
And you know what? He gives out samples. I don't.
Once in a while. It depends.
Yeah, isn't this funny? So this is like a difference in opinion. But yeah, so samples work for some people. I feel like samples, like, they get a taste. And I mean, Plexus is not for taste. Okay? If you want to drink something that tastes good, then pick your drink of choice. But Plexus is not something I go around sipping all day. Like,
it tastes better than that aloe vera water with like all the little chunks in it. That stuff is disgusting.
Yeah, but I tell people, I'm like, I can give you a sample, but you're not going to notice anything. You need to take these products 60 to 90 days. If you're not willing to take these products that long, then maybe this is not the product for you. That's what I tell everyone now, because then people are like, what? This isn't the product for me. And then they want to. It's like a challenge, because guys, you want to act like you're not desperate. You are not desperate for the sale. So you're saying things like, if you're not willing to take these products 60 to 90 days, then this may not be the product for you, because this is not a magic pill. It's getting to the root of the issue. And I'm going to work as your health coach, and I'm going to help you work with a natural company, a natural product to get to the root of the issue. This is not a Band-Aid, that just covers the surface. I even go so far if people are like, well, I want to lose weight. I say, well, you know what? This is not a weight loss product. I did lose 15 to 20 pounds after my 7th baby, but that took a little bit, and it was because when my blood sugar's balanced, I didn't crave sweets. But if you want to lose weight, girl, this is what you do. You go join a gym, you count your calories, and you meal replace. That's how you lose weight. But if you don't want to do that, because most people don't, then you can do it this way, and it'll take longer, get your blood sugar balanced. So I don't sell weight loss. I tell them lots of people lose weight, but I do not sell weight loss. I sell it as a health product, a health company. So when you get a new ambassador, because we're already at 28 minutes and I could just talk. So
should we like ask if they have any questions or something?
Yeah, in a minute. Let me talk about new ambassadors. Okay, when you get a new ambassador, this is what you do. You try and get them to post on social media instantly, right? Y'all all do that. You all say, hey, girl, like, I want you to post on Facebook. And they say, I'm not posting until I get a testimony. I'm sure some of y'all did that too. I'm not posting until I get a story. I want you to tell them, I want you to empathize with them. I want you to say something like, I was the same way. I didn't want to scam my friends for money, or I didn't want to post till I knew the products work. But girl, don't you get that blood sugar, gut health, and inflammation affect 100% of people? So this is what I want you to write on your timeline. So excited to start these natural supplements my friend Amber told me about. She had better X, Y, and Z. Who wants to try this with me? That simple, with a selfie. They don't even have their products yet. They're posting on social media, and they're not saying they have a story. They're saying, my friend Amber has a great story, and I'm excited to try it. Who wants to do it with me? I tell everyone that people like to do things together. Girls love to do things together. Just post that. You can even be even more raw and real. You can say something like, I can't even believe I'm posting on social media. I avoid people that do network marketing, but I trust my friend Amber so much that I'm willing to give these products a try, and I want a few of my friends to jump on board with me because I don't want to do this by myself. So who's in? Do y'all hear how I'm just being real? Just be yourself, be real. Once they post on social media, people are going to be commenting. They're going to be saying things like, oh my goodness, I take Plexus. I didn't know you were selling it, or I didn't know you were doing it too. Or what is Plexus? Hey, is that like a drink with artificial sweeteners? They're just going to be asking questions. And your new ambassador is going to get super overwhelmed. They're going to be like, I don't want to do this. I don't even know what Plexus really is. So you have to help them. You're going to tell your new ambassador to start a three-way message with you and that person and them. And it's going to sound something like this. Hey, Nancy, I don't know much about Plexus, but my friend Amber is an expert. She's been doing this like a year. Her story is fabulous. So I included her in this conversation. Amber, please tell Nancy your story. Does that make sense? And Amber takes over. So when this girl Nancy's asking questions, firing off questions, then Amber's taking over and answering them. Your new ambassador gets to see her answer, and it's on-the-job training. So you're providing on-the-job training for your new ambassadors, and you're taking out that embarrassing, uncomfortable feeling. And then you're also telling your new ambassador, listen, I know you're not really wanting to do this, and you say you're not a salesperson, you don't want to scam your friends, or you don't want to post on social media. I want you to just think of a few people that pop in your head right now that are moms with low energy, anxiety, depression, fibromyalgia, lupus, diabetes. Think of people right now that are your friends and family that are hurting, that have health issues. And I want you to ask them if they'll do a video conference with me, 20 minutes this week, and we're going to help you get your products paid for free. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to push Zooms. That is how I grew my whole business. My first opportunity meeting, I was a Sapphire ambassador. I was on the island of Kauai. I didn't have access to meetings like y'all do. Aren't y'all in Texas, Amber? Yeah, meetings are probably everywhere. There you have access to lots of meetings. I didn't have any access to meetings. So I had to create it for myself, and I did that through Zoom. So if you can get on a call with 3 people, so basically if y'all are all on Amber's team, Amber, hopefully I want you to call Mary this week and say, Mary, can you get 1 to 3 people on a Zoom with me? Potentials this week. Christine, can you get 1 to 3 potentials on a Zoom with me this week? Tiffany, can you? Casey, can you? And go through and set up a Zoom. Guys, Amber will lead the Zoom. She will, you just have to invite them. I was doing this with my Diamond Ambassador, Brooke Hemingway, up until she was like an emerald. I would call her and say, Brooke, I need you to get a couple potentials on a Zoom with me this month. Because I knew that I provided third-party validation for Brooke. And I didn't want her to go into management mode. So I would do Zooms for Brooke with a few potentials. And I would go over the Fab 4 combo. The key to meetings are potentials. Okay? Most of us think the key to meetings is ambassadors. Every single meeting I've been to in the States, I do meetings and it's all ambassadors. I'm like, this is not a meeting. This is an ambassador training, okay? That's not how you make money. That pumps people up, but your goal is to make money in this business. All of you here have a goal to make money, to be successful with this so you can, not work your 9-to-5 job or whatever it is. So the key to that is signing up potentials. So guys, do a blitz. Find a partner. Go to a local coffee store with your Franks list. Do y'all know what a Franks list is? Friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors, like that. You're going to go with your phone and your list. That's it. And you're going to pick a buddy. And you're going to go sit at a coffee shop. And you're going to say, okay, let's do this. And you are going to start messaging those people. Do you want to know how scary that is? Even me, I get scared. So Bridget Ryan, she's another diamond. They came to Kauai with us. Her and I went to a coffee store, and we sat at the coffee store for 1 hour, and we messaged like 40 people. And this is what my messages sound like. For a woman, it would be like this. Hey, girl, I know you've seen me blowing up your Facebook feed for the past 2 years with this Plexus thing. It's crazy amazing. I feel neglect that I've not reached out to you before now, but I know you would be so great at this. The products are amazing. I would just love for you to try these. I don't know if any of the posts I've posted have piqued your interest at all. I don't know if this is super far-fetched and left field. Let me know, girl, because I do not want to annoy you. But I really would love for you to try these products because, it's blessed Erik and I so much. Let me know what you're thinking. Do y'all hear my voice? I voice message that to girls. To men, this is what I say. Hey, Nick. Like, let's just say his name is Nick. I'll be like, hey, Nick.
Hey, guy.
Hey, guy.
Hey, guy.
Hey, guy. Hey.
You're like, what?
Okay. Hey, Nick, you're getting me off my voice messaging.
Sorry. Everybody be quiet.
This is why I can't do videos. Like, some people do videos. I can't watch myself, so I just have to talk to y'all. Like, if I'm talking to you, I'm good. So I would say something like, hey, Nick, Erik and I were talking in the car the other day about influential people, and we thought of you. You were one of the first people that came to mind, and we're looking to expand in your area. We don't have a team growing there, but we're looking to get a team growing there. And when we thought of influential, successful people, we thought of you. I don't know if this is like something you'd even consider, but can we talk 10 minutes this week on Thursday? Would that work for you? Let me know. Do you see men? You stroke their ego. No offense, guys in the room. You stroke their ego. You tell them that when you think of them, you think of them being influential. Give me evil eye. But you just have to let men know that it's an amazing financial business opportunity and that they have something that they could offer you. And so that's how we approach men. We instant business opportunity. And that's what we do. And guys, it was so hard for me to do that. But you will get a response. So just try it this week. Hold yourself accountable and tell Amber, I'm going to voice message 3 people this week that I have not reached out to about Plexus, and do it. Because that is going to be the key to your growth, is signing up new people. Don't get in management mode. Don't think you're a silver ambassador. You signed 3 people up and you're like, I can't get my 3 people to work. I don't
team to run.
I don't know why these people will not work. If I could just get Mary to work, guys, no one can get Mary to work. No one. Okay?
Mary's not working now. She's not going to be working.
Yeah, 20% of people work. That's it. 20% of people.
Do we have a Mary on this call?
I hope not.
Mary!
Oh, we do have a Mary.
Oh, it's Mary. Hey, Mary, you're doing
not
great.
You, Mary.
You're doing great.
As soon as I flipped the screen, I was like, oh, wait, there's a Mary. We should have used a more generic name.
Nick, what happened in there?
I don't know. So you just have to, think of yourself, guys. And I tell people all the time, let yourself off the hook. If you saw my back office and the people that I've signed up where I'm like, oh, they're going to be so great, and then they do nothing, and I think, what did I do wrong? I didn't do anything wrong. It just wasn't their time yet. Keep reaching out to them. Keep being open. Keep loving on them. Keep circling the wagon back around, trying to get them on board. But focus on your runners and focus on signing new people up. Because when you get an Amber, you are going to freak out because you're going to be like, oh my goodness, because she's a self-motivator. She doesn't need somebody holding her hand and dragging her, and you will go very quickly. My upline is a Diamond Ambassador. She has 16 level 1s. I'm a Diamond Ambassador. I have 32 level 1s. My husband is a Diamond Ambassador and has over 100 level 1s.
A lot of level 1s.
So do you hear the difference in how, like, anybody, you don't need a ton of people. You just need a few good people. So do not, it's a numbers game. Reach out to the person who reaches out to the most people wins, pretty much.
Yeah, like, see this? I just went and found this. This is the number for the guy that sold me those oranges that I was eating when we first started this call. All right, like, everybody, okay? That guy's motivated to get up at 6 in the morning and start selling oranges on the side of the road. His wife's going to med school. Like, they might do something with Plexus, right? They might have a strong why. So just reach out to everybody. Like, guys, you've got the golden ticket to better health, financial freedom for you and your friends and everybody you talk to. It's awesome.
Yeah. What questions do you have, Amber and Obi? We could talk all night.
Yeah, I love it. I love how, we need to assume that people want a better life. Here we are thinking we're going to offend somebody for wanting to make more money and have a better life. But we need to be assuming that people want a better life. They just don't think it's possible,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so good. So good. I have so many pages of notes. But hey, guys, if you have a question, go ahead and unmute yourself real quick, or you can use the chat bar. I know Mary had a question. Mary, did you want to ask it?
There she is.
Hi.
Hi.
So I'm a homeschooling mom too, and I was at the meeting you did with Sarah Taylor the other day in Houston, and you had said that when you were really, you're like, I'm not gonna lie, I worked 8 hours a day. How? I'm just. Did you get up early? Did you stay up late? All of it? Did you just find nooks and crannies, like chunks of time? How did you do that?
So I got up early. And my oldest daughter started making breakfast, which will not kill your kids. Like, I used to be the mom that made the best big breakfast every morning and all that stuff. And so my oldest daughter took over, like, breakfast. And so I worked in the morning, like, before they got up. Lunchtime, my 4 little ones napped. And so I would lay downstairs my 4 little ones and for probably 2 hours a message. And then at night, my kids go to bed at 8. So from 8 to midnight, I was up. And then all throughout the day, while, I was switching kids to computers and stopping to do math, I was messaging people. And then Erik would come home at night, and he was huge in my growth because he watched the kids, so I could do meetings. I would go to people's houses probably 4 times a week for small little sip-and-sees with 3 to 5 people. So my kids sacrifice. Like, I used to do a Becca curriculum. I don't know if you've heard of that. And it's like you homeschool all day long. And then I realized, like, my kids don't have to be scholars right now. They were already pretty advanced. So I just slacked a little bit, and I told myself it was a season in life. And now look at what we're doing. So you just have to, like, I gave up Netflix. That was huge. That was my downtime. I have no Netflix, and no books unless they're leadership development books, but it's worth it. It's really worth it.
Wow. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else have a question for Amy and Erik? Oh, wait, Kirsten had one.
I saw something in the chat box.
Yeah. Did you always approach people with the business opportunity first, or did you focus on the health benefits initially and then change to a business focus over time?
So when I first started, I pushed weight loss because that's what Plexus was like 2 years ago. And I realized that I was killing myself doing that because it's not weight loss and people were having candida die off. And then I realized, like, Hawaii is very holistic minded. So if I pushed detoxing and, like, the all natural thing, it blew up that way. So I stopped doing weight loss. Within probably 2 months, I got smart and realized that's not working and went to all health and wellness. But then I thought, no one in my social tier can afford $125, $150 a month. So I had to push, sign up as a wholesale ambassador, get 3 people to get your products free. Sign up as a wholesale ambassador, get 3 people. So that is what we always push. I mean, I will tell people that are in their 60s, I will say, you need to sign up as a wholesale ambassador and find me 3 people. And if they keep saying stuff to me like there's no one I can find, I will sign them up as a preferred customer. But I really try hard. I will even tell that 60-year-old lady, just give me numbers to your friends. like 3 numbers to your friends, because they need these products. That's how much I believe in these products and how much I want people to stay on these products. So I have to help them get their products for free. That's what I believe. I have seen so many people that will go back to free diabetes meds from the state, even though Plexus has helped them get off all of their meds. And it sickens me.
Yeah,
and
free 800 milligram ibuprofen
yeah,
all day long.
All day long. And so I have decided, like, for us, it's like, find me 3 people and get your products free. Find me 3 people. I'm willing to do the work for them in the beginning to get them going and to get them seeing just a small vision. If they can get a $150 paycheck, $200 paycheck, it really helps people out so much.
Well, your friend made $19 last month and she got excited. Now she's working the business.
Yeah, $19. She was on my chicken list and she made $19 and she's
I'm
like,
making money with this.
She's like, how did that happen? Okay, Amy, I need to do this. Yeah.
I love that. I love how you don't, that's the thing. I think we feel like we have to convince people that this is amazing, and just being passionate about what we have and sharing it with everyone under the sun. The right people are going to like run with it at the right time for them. You know, you don't have to twist people's arm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sweet. Anyone else have any questions? It's almost 11 o'clock out there, you guys.
I have a question. Amy, when you are talking about, you know, people start questioning about the ingredients and you're like, oh, that's a great question. I have lots of information. I'll send you an email. Based on your personality, do you actually send them something or you kind of blow them off? And then,
Like, blow them off.
Okay.
Yeah, can you tell my personality? I hate detail. Want them? Then I will bombard them with so much information their head spins, like videos and, you know, because you can just search in the Facebook search engine, anything. You know what I'm saying? Copy and paste, copy and paste. So I will like bombard them with so much information that they just whatever. But you're exactly right, because when people ask me, hey, can you send me some information on Plexus? I don't know what to send them. That sounds crazy. I'm a Diamond Ambassador, and I will tell you, I have not seen anything out there that makes me go, wow. You know, like, I'm really waiting for Plexus to come out with a video that we can just send. Not the opportunity, not the one they came out with, but a video that grips people, and they say, I want that. But we don't have anything like that. I'm sending like Ame Darling videos and Wendy Larson. I'm sending like an eclectic mix. And so what I like to do is if they say, hey, I want some more information on Plexus, send it to me. I do what Sarah Taylor does. Remember Mary at that meeting? She said, get them on the phone. Amy Welch, who's a Sapphire underneath Sarah Taylor, kept saying, send me information. Sarah Taylor just kept saying, no, I'm going to call you. No, when can we talk? No, when can we talk? Because when you get them on the phone and you can talk to them, you've got them pretty much. But when you just try and send them like documents on ingredients and like an Ame Darling video, as good as they are, I just don't feel like it's very effective. You need to get them on the phone.
So good. So good. Awesome. Any other quick questions, guys?
I have a quick question. I am also former military, just got out this year, my husband and I both, and a lot of our friends are still attached to the military and in the same boat as you. I mean, we were officers, but still, I mean, not a lot of them have time, let alone the funds to just invest. So how do you approach it from that side? I mean, I know it's kind of a limited audience here that was in the military, but how do you approach it from that side to get them on board with the business side and not just the products? I can convince night and day products because I'm a nurse, but how do you get them on board with the products, being from a military background?
Well, military folks, especially, you know, your friends in the officer crowd, because officers, I mean, let's you know, let's look at this logically, right? They're officers because they took the time to go to school and become officers. They didn't just like go through boot camp like me and Amy did, and then get our degrees later and then not go to OCS. Like, they were on the ball, right? Like, they're officers, so they're a little smarter. So you could hit it from that angle and say, hey, look, you're a little smarter than the average military person, and you could, you know, basically supplement your income either while you're still in the military or when you get out, because military people, I mean, we're always looking to make extra money, right? Like,
especially military wives.
Yeah, military wives. I mean, a lot of them are bored. They're sitting around like hitting up every MLM under the sun. I mean, Plexus, you can speak about it, with a like a health background, right? Because you're a nurse, and as far as an extra money kind of thing, extra income stream. I mean, a ton of them probably know, hey, I'm going to need to do something when I get out of the military, and it's probably not going to make me as much as I'm making now. So yeah, it's just, I'd hit it up like it's a killer additional income stream for them.
Yeah, say those words. What he just said, say something like, hey, I don't know if you're looking for another additional income stream, but this is crazy awesome, and you can fit it in the nooks and crannies. Like, you're still working full time, but people need these products. And just act like for you, it's crazy. Just be like, I'm a nurse. Like, I saw these products. I'm 100% sold, and the compensation plan is even better than the products. You've got to do this with me. Do you see how I'm not like asking? Now I say those exact words. I say to people, like, you've got to do this with me. Like, if you don't, you're missing out on something huge.
And the cool thing about military is they've lived so many different places. So their network is all spread out. That's huge.
It's great.
Well, cool. Thank you guys so much. Can we get a picture? Guys, we're going to do our picture that we always do. All right, ready, guys? So show your faces if you want to be in it. Ready, set, cheese. Yay.
Yo.
I let him talk sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, man. I'm on in there.
Well, thank you guys so much. You guys are
You're welcome.
you guys are awesome. We love
Thank you,
it.
guys.
Did you guys take like tons of notes? Yeah, we're all gonna have like purple tunnel.
I don't even feel like I said anything about my system or anything. Like, I need another like hour or two. This is like not enough for me.
Everyone go take an edge and we'll meet you here for part 2. So fun. Well, and that's the thing, Amy, do you feel like, so basically you guys are just doing the same things over and over and over again? Like, you're not feeling like you're trying to come up with the next best training. You're just literally waking up every day and pretty much that's what you did, the same thing over and over.
I mean, there's people that have spent thousands and thousands of dollars, like building these extravagant websites to send people to and explain everything Plexus and videos and blah, blah, blah. And they'll all tell you, like, hey, save your money, all right? Just have passion and belief and go talk to people, sign people up. Don't sit there and manage your little group and expect them to do all the work. Get out there and grow your team. Set the example. Like, you're going to teach your downline to sign people up, right? Well, you go do it, and then they'll follow your lead. So that's it. You don't have to reinvent.
Well, okay, and the system I was telling you about really quick, that duplicatable system is huge, because like when I started Plexus, I was like, there's no system. I gotta make up a system. I gotta have a training. There's no training. There's none of this. And so what I started doing was we did the same 4-week training every single month for the past year and a half. Every month there's the same training. November Journey 101, December Journey 101, January Journey. Everybody knows that there's a 4-week training for the new ambassadors. And the only thing that does is it gets newbies, engaging on each other's posts and becoming friends. And, that's what makes it important, because this is a relationship business. That's all it is building relationships. And so I'll send you the steps we have, but it's post on social media, Zoom. I refuse to change it, because every time I changed it, people were like getting confused. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, what are we doing this month? Oh, this month we're doing Sarah Taylor's training. Next month we're doing Amber's training. The next month we're doing Sarah Marvel's. And it was just always changing. And it was really hard. And so I felt like you just bring it back to the basics and make it super, super easy and duplicatable.
So you guys just basically have like a new group every month, and you're just plugging your newbies in there and doing a 4-week training. Love it.
Yes.
Yeah, 4 weeks, and it's not rocket science. It's like post your why, make a dream board. Here's how you post on social media, reach out, just cut and dry stuff. But it gets people rolling, and gets people engaged, so they're not just sitting there stagnating after they spend their $35 and buy a welcome pack. Right? Works well.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, I know it's getting late out there, but yeah, Amy, send me that if you don't mind, and that would be amazing to look at. But thank you guys so much. I know it's 11 o'clock where you guys are, so you guys are incredible. Love you guys.
Eric's hanging Christmas lights after this,
Whatever,
I think.
I'm not
On the Plexus bus?
about Christmas lights for the bus. I mean, how do you even? What is that? Why?
They're going on the ceiling. They're going around the bus.
Are you getting a tree?
We're at my family's house, so we're putting trees up at their house.
Okay, there you go. So funny. Yeah, you guys are living my dream of traveling in an RV with 7 kids. I think
7.
he said 7. We can pick up a few stragglers along the way.
Cool too.
So funny.
Oh, you just need Bose headphones. Just get Bose noise canceling headphones.
Yeah, we have to wait until more of ours are potty trained. That would be ridiculous, jumping in a bus right now with ours.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. Hey, and for our team, stay on. We have a quick announcement for y'all on a fun challenge that we're going to be doing, but I didn't want to hold Amy and Erik hostage to hear us talk more. So,
all right. Good night, guys. Love y'all.
Thank you guys. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Aren't they awesome? Did you guys just
So flipping awesome.
I literally have 4 pages, and I watch all of her videos, so it's amazingness. But awesome, guys. We, Kirsten and Mary, I think you guys are going to share a little bit about something awesome that works for you guys. So take it away. I'm going to mute myself because I hear feedback.
Hey guys, so this little guy just woke up and he's probably hungry. So if he starts crying, I may mute myself and run away. But I just wanted to tell you guys, several of you, we were a fly on the wall in this fun little group that several of us got together and put together. It was Kirsten York, Kieran Enax, and Christy Cook, and I got together, and we thought it would be neat to do a sugar detox before the holidays. A quick 7-day group. Kirsten actually bought the plan from a professional, because none of us are a professional with this. And Kirsten and I have done this detox several times before we kicked off this group. It's always effective. It always works. Everybody always has results. And it's super easy to do. Well, for this group that we rolled out, we combined that with Plexus, and it was a clean eating sugar detox with, or a 7-day sugar detox with clean eating and Plexus. And you guys, we had 130 plus people participate in the group. As a group, over the week, we lost 105 total pounds 1 week. The feedback and how interactive the group was incredible. It was so exciting. People were interactive about the products because we introduced products throughout the week. And people were very engaged with the whole plan and very good feedback on the recipes. I mean, we gave it to them all. So am I missing anything, Kirsten?
No, I was just going to say, and we'll talk about this a little bit more. I think Amber's going to talk about it for the upcoming hustle, but when we invited people, we kind of came up with a little script that we shared. And just to give you an idea, when people said they wanted to be in the group, we would go back to them with a second message and just say, hey, we're encouraging people. It's not a must, but we're encouraging people to pick up a 7-day trial of Slim while they're doing this. It's only going to enhance your results. And I sold 9 of those just for this challenge. So, I mean, that's a nice PV boost, almost a couple $100, and almost everybody upgraded from the $24.95 to the $29.95 and bought the Slim and Accelerator or Slim and Boost. So, because I think when they're in there, the $5 doesn't make a big difference, so they just click it. So that was a nice little boost to my PV, and it helped me make the 500 consistency club last month. So I think it's just, if we roll this out, and that's really what we want to talk to you all about, is rolling this out JTD wide. Mary has done an incredible job of putting together this group, and it's just, people raved literally about how smoothly it went. I don't know if any of y'all on here who participated or were kind of flies on the walls want to chime in, but we were so thrilled with how the group went and what people had to say. So we'd love to roll it out to the whole team. And we're going to do basically all, the page will be loaded and we'll take care of all that. And there are a few instances where we're going to dump out to live videos, and I think we'll run that part as well for this time around. And then if we do it again, obviously we'd love some other volunteers. But Amber has generously offered to put up the prize money. We did a drawing for a $100 gift card as part of the detox, and we all put up in some money. And it was great. I think super motivating to get people just even interested in participating. So
let me tell you, Kirsten, I just want to interrupt you. Yeah. The key thing, I think, to the success of this group is this. We are not requiring them to purchase anything, right? Like she said, we're not requiring them. We're offering them a 7-day sugar detox before the holidays. Get right before the holiday, right? And people respond to that. Who doesn't want something for free? But then when you tell them, hey, you're going to have results, you're going to have results from this, you can say with confidence. But if you add in a 7-day trial, your results are going to be even better. Then they're all about, hey, I want better results, and they'll do it. But then on top of all of that, even to say, and if you participate by giving us feedback on the product videos that we post, and participate in some fun selfie challenges, which are really fun in the group. We have them loaded, super fun. And if they participate, then they have a chance to win a $100 gift card right before Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a no-brainer. You get tons and tons. Just the 4 of us were inviting to this group. And we only invited for a few days. We didn't even, do this well in advance. We could have even had more, just the 4 of us. But I'm telling you, we opened this thing up JTD wide. It's going to be a ton of people. It's going to be very interactive. It's going to be a huge success for everybody.
Yes. And I love it because, like they said, like, they lay it all out there, like, here's the recipes, here's the plan, we're doing it with you. So, I mean, for people like me who just need you to tell me what to do, like, it's so foolproof. You just have to do it. And then
that's why we break the plan down and make it as simple as possible, so that anybody, there's not a lot of thought you have to put into it. You don't have to go out and buy a bunch of specialty ingredients. It's all stuff that you pretty well have on hand.
Yes. And you guys, this is going to be, so what's the date? We're thinking it's December 4th or 5th.
Yeah. So what we were thinking was, if you want, we would, this coming Sunday for the hustle, we'd provide you with the scripts that we use to invite. Y'all can, during our hustle, we'll basically use it to invite people to the detox, and then you can follow up with the, hey, you can purchase the trial message, and we have a script for that too. So Amber, I'll give you those. You can post them just the same way you were posting scripts in our last hustle. And then basically you can start adding people to the group probably pretty soon after that. And then all we'll have to do is usually like the weekend before. So we kick it off probably Monday or Sunday the 4th is when it would really, Sunday would be prep day, like we would call it. So that weekend you do all your food shopping, all your food prep on Sunday the 4th. And then come Monday morning, we would start into the detox, and it would last 7 days all the way through the following Sunday. And then that following Monday would be sort of weigh-in and measurement day. And then obviously, we're gathering drawings, names or entries for the drawings along the week as people participate. We'll keep track of that.
And I was going to say that we'll have the page up in advance, so that if people need, and all the recipes and the whole plan is loaded in the page, so that if you need, more time to prep, or you don't want to do your shopping on Sunday, it'll be up the entire weekend, so that you will have, it'll be there for you.
Yeah. And guys, just think about it. This is right after Thanksgiving. So Sunday, next Sunday, we're doing another hustle. We had our first one last night and it went amazing. We're going to do it again. And it's like a 1 hour, you work your business, you come with your list of people you're going to reach out to. So think about this. If you show up for that this Sunday night, or you just do it on your own time, and you're reaching out to people after Thanksgiving, they're feeling awful because they're not on Plexus yet. And I mean, holy cow, this is like the perfect storm for people to be like, okay, I need to get my act together before this gets completely out of control, because they've probably been going crazy since Halloween, if we're being honest. So they've been feeling miserable for a while. So let's make the most of that. So yeah, we are going to do this JTD wide. So jump on Sunday night's hustle, and we'll have, like Kirsten mentioned, the language, the wording, everything to just reach out like a boss. So I'm really, really excited about that. And then
can I just add one thing? I mean, I want you guys to think really broad here. Like, you can obviously invite like your newer ambassadors, you know, and have people bring their friends. You know, you can go after your white lines, go after people that have been on the fence and offer them something different. You know, go after people that you've talked to for months but won't do anything. You know, don't exclude anyone. I don't think this group requires any kind of filter. Let's just get as many people in here and rack up the pounds, because the more people we have, I mean, look, we could tease this out in our group. The people on Plexus lost more weight. I could say that without a doubt. So if we can do this on an even bigger number scale and start to produce some real numbers from this group, particularly versus, you know, people on Slim and not on Slim, I think that's going to pay real dividends for all of us come Christmas when people really start to order.
Yeah, I mean, guys, I lost 6.2 pounds, and this isn't my first time doing this challenge. I lost 6.2 pounds in 1 week.
4.5 here. So
it works. And you're eating so much food that you're like, I can't eat it. Like, you're not starving yourself. You're really going to be shocked at how much food you eat.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, okay, so we'll do this Sunday night. We'll start inviting people, but then be thinking about like posting. We'll need to be thinking about like how we're going to be posting strategically so people can start seeing it after Thanksgiving and all that good stuff too. And then also, you guys, I wanted to remind everyone that Amanda Foster, along with some other college kiddos, that sounds so weird for college kids, along with some other college students, are doing a YouTube, a Google Hangout next week on Wednesday the 30th. And there's 6 different college students, and they're going to be just sharing their journeys and how huge this can be. I mean, I literally, if I would have had Plexus during college, not only would I have not gained like 30 pounds, but I would have probably been making some bank and not having student loans like crazy. So I'll post another reminder of that on JTV, so you guys can be reaching out to all of the people you know. You know, maybe you have a niece that's in college, and you just blow this thing up. We want this thing to be huge for next week. Okay, awesome. Thank you guys so much for turning up tonight. I know that this was holiday week, and so it's hard to get us all together, but we don't have much else going on this week, right? I feel like I'm yelling. We don't have much going on this week. So enjoy your holiday, you guys, and then we will see you guys. Sunday Night Hustle is at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So show up with your list and ready to work, and yeah, plant those seeds right now, because come January 1st, people are going to be looking to those of us that have been consistent with our businesses, because they're going to be ready to drop some unweighted or unwanted pounds. All right. Night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.